the situation with Iraq and Iran. Very, very important issues that we shouldn't underestimate. In 2003, we did approach the MEK. We did ask them to lay down their arms. We did ask them to consolidate in one camp called Camp Ashraf. And we did guarantee in writing to each citizen, each member of the MEK, that they would receive the protection of the United States. The fact that we turned over the status of forces agreement was not agreed to with the Iraqi government, and we withdrew our forces, in no way, in my view, abdicates our responsibility for that protection. There have been 7 attacks going back to 2009 on these people. 4 have been at Camp Liberty. 3 have been at Camp Ashraf. 116 people have been killed, and 1,200 or so have been wounded. Sometimes cause great head scratching in other areas around the Middle East as to what our policy is and how we explain it and how we justify it towards Iran and Iraq. Iraq in particular, because Prime Minister Maliki has announced his support for Bashar Assad in Syria and has clearly been more than cozy with the Iranians. My personal view is that where the MEK is concerned, despite the fact that we asked them to move from Camp Ashraf to Camp Liberty because it would only be temporary, expecting that there would be relocation. That relocation has not happened. So this tremendous moral issue continues to nag at us, and for people like us who have grown up thinking that at the end of the day this country will always do the right thing, we're still waiting for the right thing to happen. I'm not here to tell you that I know anything about the negotiations, except that on the one hand, this is a very important matter for the world. It has global significance. Proliferation is one of the key issues of our time. And on the other hand, we have this moral imperative to do what's right by people we made our commitment to, and there were only 2,900 left. My personal view is that Iran really doesn't want them to leave Iraq, because having them all in one place makes it very easy to target. And if Iraq is complicit in turning, either participating in or turning the other cheek when these things happen, then you just have a stage set for the systematic annihilation of 2,900 people, and that is morally offensive and not what we stand for and not what we want to see happen. So I hope that in the months ahead we can generate the interest that's needed to do the right thing and to rise above letting groups who are oppressed by any definition continue to be oppressed, and in the case of the MEK, to be systematically massacred. The massacre of unarmed men, women, and children is not tolerable. These are not terrorists. As the governor pointed out, these are citizens who are educated, who have suffered, and who deserve a better opportunity to live in freedom. And I can think of no better country to set that example than the United States of America. Thank you very much.